And we're going to welcome Toni Schindler to the program, to WQA Radio. Toni is co-owner of Aquatech Water in Wauseon, Ohio, and has been a member of WQA for quite some time. We'll find out, actually, and why she joined. But Toni, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Wes. I'm honored to be here.
Appreciate the opportunity to talk to you during Member Appreciation Month. It's always good to have members that we can highlight and talk about and ask questions about, what are you doing these days, and what challenges do you face, and why can WQA be part of the solution, So let's get started with Aquatech Water in Ohio. Who and what are you, and what do you do?
Sure. So yes, my husband and I are co-owners of Aquatech Water Conditioning in Wauseon, Ohio, like you had mentioned. And we are an independent water treatment dealer, and we service Northwest Ohio and Southern Michigan, helping our customers and people improve their water, answer their questions, educate them, and just be a resource for them.
What kinds of things are happening these days? Any particular problems, challenges, issues, or trends that you're noticing?
So I would say that we're facing all of the challenges probably that a lot of our WQA members are facing, a lot of the listeners to this podcast are facing. We still are dealing with price increases, inflation. Although we're fully staffed right now, we've had our own struggles with staffing, finding employees. So those have been some of our biggest struggles, but I hear that those are struggles not only in our industry, but in pretty much every industry. But we're doing really well.
How about water issues and what customers are asking about?
So we get a lot of questions from our customers about, I was gonna bring this up because as a member, as a WQA member, one of the resources that we tap into quite a bit is the knowledge base that WQA members have access to, and we have a lot of questions or a lot of customers who ask us questions about reverse osmosis systems. There's a lot of myths out there regarding reverse osmosis, and the first place we direct our customers to is WQA as the trusted resource. We go there, and there's a great sheet that has FAQs there that we like to pull and we like to use, and we also send them there as well. So that's a common question that our customers are asking us. Other than that, they're the normal common questions. How can I improve my water? Taking care of rust, sulfur. We do a lot of pond water treatment systems here in Northwest Ohio. Hardness.
Yeah, and how long have you been in business, if I didn't ask that?
Yeah, so Aquatech Water Conditioning has actually been here since 1952. So we've been serving Northwest Ohio and Southern Michigan since 1952. My husband Brandon and I took over the business in 2018, at the end of 2018. So for about 5 years, we have been at the helm of Aquatech. And Brandon, my husband, had actually worked for Aquatech about 13 years prior to taking over the company.
Okay, and we'll pick up the knowledge base again here, because I do want to ask a little bit more about it, because somebody who might have been listening a few podcasts ago may have recalled me saying something about, hey, we had something happen with the knowledge base on the internet, and we got a note from somebody, from one of our members, saying that the knowledge base was down or couldn't be accessed, and it was great that was happening, because it showed to us, it kind of proved that the knowledge base is something it's a valuable resource. So I think it was a little while later that you said to me, "Hey, that was me," right?
It was me.
Yeah,
it was me.
Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. So you, Toni, were trying to get on the knowledge base one day and couldn't do it.
I was.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I came to work. It was a Friday morning, and I am studying for the Certified Water Specialist program. I've completed the courses, and I'm studying, and I came to work one Friday morning to get on and take a look at the knowledge base, and it was down. It was down. So I sent a few emails to let you know, because I thought, hey, if nobody knows, then nobody can access it.
Yeah, that was great. That's a nice little humorous story, but again, points up, just so we're clear, points up the value of the knowledge base,
Yes,
and again, the kind of thing that WQA is able to provide to members, and something that, if you were out there on your own without WQA, obviously that wouldn't have been available. So, kind of a, I'm sort of
absolutely.
leading the witness, Your Honor, as as we talk about this. But what really,
We
it's great to know that that's there. Any particular thing that you like about the knowledge base, as far as using it?
So the knowledge base is vast, about any water situation, water question that we come across, we go to the knowledge base. Every once in a while, we'll have a contaminant mentioned to us that we don't deal with very often here in this particular area. And so, first, we'll go to the knowledge base. It's one of the resources that we use. Check it out, look at it. You can Google anything. But if we get the information from the Water Quality Association, we know it's been vetted, we know it's been researched, we know it's good information. So we use that as part of our tool to help the customer, guide the customer on where to go next. We use our other resources too. We use our vendors and things like that. But it's an awesome tool to be able to go and research. I'm literally reading the knowledge base right now as I'm studying, and I don't love studying, but I can tell you that it is enhancing my whole journey. I am learning so much just by going back and rereading everything. There's so much information there.
Great to hear. Great to hear, and very nice to know. And we'll pass this information on to the team here at WQA, that it's the kind of thing that they will find very valuable as well. Tanya Lubner and
Yeah,
her
let
book.
Tanya know.
Right.
It's good stuff.
So to go back again, Tony, not to extend this conversation too much farther, but how did you come to be a member of WQA? Where did that all come from? Start? How did it go?
So off and on, my husband has been a certified technician through WQA, and when we purchased the company, we became owners of Aquatech. We felt it was very valuable to us as business owners to be a part of the WQA. We want to, have access to the information. We want to be valuable members, and we want to build relationships there as well. So since 2018 or 19, when we became members, Brandon and I anyway became members, I have been involved in many different ways. As a matter of fact, I've been a mentee. I started out as being a mentee in the WIN program, and I've been a mentor. And now I'm serving on the communications committee, and I'm on the ethics task force. And not only am I making wonderful relationships there, but I'm also gaining knowledge that is really, really important for our industry. And the more WQA members have the information, build this network, the more we can be a solid voice throughout the country and throughout the world, really, on water quality and how we can best make sure that everyone has good access to good water.
Yeah, and let me ask you also about convention and other events like convention, mid-year leadership conference, whatever. What have you been involved in there, and why?
So we have been to several WQA conventions. We took over right before the pandemic, so they've probably looked different for us than conventions of the past. But I know that they're getting back to normal. So for us, they're extremely valuable. It's a time where we can come, we can, the trade show offers all kinds of products and all kinds of information, new technology that we're able to bring back. And the education sessions are just so valuable. We are a very small dealership, so any access to information that we can get, we bring that back, and then we kind of retrain our staff on it. So several of the sessions in last year's convention, we actually were able to take those slides and those notes and we represented them to our staff because we weren't able to bring them to the convention. Hopefully we will be able to someday, but we were able to bring them back and share that knowledge with them. And that is it's such an awesome resource. We meet people at convention. We build bigger networks. We have friends we've met in the industry who are from different states that we meet up with there. We meet up with vendors there. It is an opportunity that we don't like to miss out on. So very valuable.
Yeah, and you touched on something. You said you recreated the sessions because you couldn't bring all of the staff with you, and kudos to you for doing that and thinking of that opportunity to do that. But we like the idea a lot of bringing others along with you, and so
Yeah,
to anybody listening and thinking about it, that's a great example of why bringing others from your team along with you is such a good idea. So,
absolutely.
any other member benefits that might be of interest or importance to you that you wanted to talk about?
So there's just so many benefits to being a member of the Water Quality Association. The education and the training certifications we value. We have started the process of not only myself becoming certified, but we are also taking our technicians through the process as well. So we find a lot of value in that. It brings a lot of validity, and it just brings a lot of knowledge and depth to our technicians. And it also, when we're out in the field, we can show that we have been trained and that we're keeping up on the knowledge of what's new and what's best practice in water quality. I mentioned I'm on the ethics task force.
Yes.
That's important to us here. As a matter of fact, I just got my poster the other day, our ethics task force poster. It's big and it's going to be displayed in our lobby, and I can't wait. And we're going to do a big splash on it. But it's very well done. And it's something that we believe in, and we want it to be our guiding force. So, just being a part of that type of being a part of the Water Quality Association gives you the opportunity to be a part of something bigger. So, and of course, there's other benefits. I should say, Brandon and I, we have made through all of these committees I've been on. We've made lifelong friends where we can pick up the phone and call if we have any questions or problems or we need anything. We have built friendships in just 5 short years with people who are lifelong friends and would help us with anything. So it's just we're so blessed to be Water Quality Association members, and we can't wait to be more involved as time goes on.
Well, thanks for your involvement, for your commitment, for taking advantage of all of the resources, and as you say, moving down the path of professional certification and training, and all of that with your staff. Great to have you as a member and a member company of WQA, and during this month of member appreciation, to reach out and say thank you. So appreciate your being on the program.
Thanks, Wes. I'm honored.
Toni Schindler joining us on WQA Radio.